Everyone is leaving and you just don't know why. But stay tuned, I got a message for you. Let's go. Young King, Young Queen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with a young brother today. You know, it's your man, Gloryful Skip, aka Skip with the Sauce. You know, and I appreciate y'all for even taking the time to click on this video. But make sure you like and subscribe. And wait till after the video to comment to let me know if you received something from the word that I got for you guys today. You know, before I even come and create a video, I always pray about it because I don't want to allow anything to just fly off my tongue that's not meant for the person that's watching this. You know, so this video is for my chosen ones. You know, and you know if you are chosen, you know how the saying goes. You know, many are called, few are chosen. You know if you are chosen. It's how life has treated you. It's the things that you went through, the things that you experienced. You know, God's favor upon your life. You know, you having that unearned favor, that uncommon favor, you know, that preferential treatment. You know, you didn't even have to do anything to receive the great things that are happening to you. They just happen. You know, so basically what I want to get at is a lot of people are going through a season of loneliness. And loneliness can mean isolation. You know, a lot of us are going, even myself, I'm going through a season of isolation where God has removed me from worldly relationships. He removed me from relationships I just were not supposed to be in. You know, caused for people that I cared about, even family, to leave. You know, they didn't die or nothing like that, but you know, just don't speak anymore. And a lot of times God is doing things like that because he has something great in store for you. And so you should be ready, and you should be happy, and you should have faith, and you should know that these things are coming. You know, so for example, how you doing? Hey. but yeah, so we all have a purpose. You know, we all have a purpose, and we all want better for our lives. You know, but in order to receive that, you have to go through a season of isolation, and you have to be alone. You have to be to yourself, because any great man in the Bible, great woman in the Bible that God isolated, they had great blessings on their lives that God was trying to give them. But in order for him to give them that, he had to separate them from everybody around him. He had to separate them. You know, so you have to understand that, yes, things may not be working out for you right now, but that doesn't mean that things won't get better for you. A lot of time, it takes time. It takes time, like how it takes money to make money. A lot of times it takes time for things to get better. You know, so you have to understand that it's not about what you're going through. It's just about what's coming to you. You know, so you have to stay in faith. You have to stay focused. You have to stay disciplined. You have to keep your eyes on the prize. You know what you want for your life. Just because people have left doesn't mean that things are not going to get better for you. You know, so you have to understand that things are going to get better for you regardless, because God wouldn't have you going through this season if he didn't want more for you. You know, it's a lot of times you can be influenced by the outside distractions. Do you want to continue to be influenced by people outside of you, or do you want to focus on what God has for you? Because what God has for you is always going to be better than what anybody in this world can give you. You know, God works through people, and he can have people give you things and bless you with things, but you have to understand it's not the person that's blessing you with something. It's God that's blessing you with that, whatever it is. You know, so basically, my arms are getting kind of tired. I had to keep switching arms. But basically what I'm getting at is, don't worry. Don't worry. I have had a lot of people walk out of my life too. People that I thought was there for me showed me that they weren't there for me, and made excuses about how they couldn't be there for me and things like that. Anyone making excuses were not really there for you from the jump. So you have to understand that, you know. But I just wish whoever's watching this video, you know, peace over your mind and blessings over your life. You deserve it. any hardship that you had to go through, all the people that betrayed you and did you dirty, you deserve great things to happen to you. You know, it might not seem like that right now, but it's going to happen. You know, I'm out here on a hiking trail. You know, I had to get myself right. You know, I had to get my mind right. You know, and the best way to get your mind right is by being in nature, you know, taking time to relax, you know, clearing your mind of all the negative things that you've been having to go through for all this time, you know, because sometimes you can be going through constant things to the point where it takes your eyes off of what really you need to be focusing on, you know, and it's caused you to stress. You want to relax, you know. So basically what I'm getting at is keep your head in the game, stay disciplined, pray, you know, meditate. Things are only going to get better, and God is only going to open your eyes and give you more clarity for the things that he wants you to be able to see, you know, he wants you to get ready. He wants you to prepare. He wants you to prepare for your blessing that is on the way. You know, it's going to be like when you choose your side and you choose who you want to deal with, you know, and what side you want to be on, when you choose God and the positive path over, you know, the worldly life and being corrupted by the world, you start to see things differently. You know, when you choose your side, you see things differently. You start to see who your enemies really are. A lot of those times, people that was removed from you was only removed because they weren't supposed to be there. They were not supposed to be there from the jump. Then God sees a person's heart first. You can't see that person's heart and how they really feel about you, but God can. So if anybody, I'm talking about anybody left, it's a great reason why you just couldn't see it at that time. But afterwards, when that person leaves, you're going to see it, you know? So, you know, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with your man, with a young king. I appreciate it, man. You know, make sure y'all go subscribe, like this video, comment. How do you feel? What are the things that you've been through, that you are currently going through? You know, because everybody's going through something. You know, everything isn't always peaches and cream all the time. You know, so go ahead and do that. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, Skip with the Sauce, you know, and be patient to the next video. We out. Peace.